What if the stream started 8 seconds early? Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, hi. Hi, hello, hello, hi, and hello. Hi, Sukiri. Hi, Flopper. Hi, the Godly Pig. Hi, Bubba. Hello. Hello, everybody in the chat. Today, we are clicking jellies. We're clicking stuff. Hi, everybody. Let me post on the old Discord server that we're live. Let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna add some emojis, some little emotes on the side of that, and then I'll put the links like that, and then ping everyone now. Perfect. Cat, get down, cat. My cats are jumping all over the dang place. Quit that out. And then we need to quit out of that. Sorry, guys. Just quitting out of all this stuff. And now we're good. Hello, Delana. Clicking jellies as we should. Yes, exactly. Hi, Judish. Hello. Hello. How are you doing, Delana? Hi, Rex. Welcome, Rex. I love you too, Delana. What's up, Marmatians? Yes, it's jelly time. I need to put this back up because the cat just came up on the desk and then decided to knock everything on the desk over. Cause it's, you know, cats, they be like that. I was getting started on writing an SCP. What SCP were you making? Also, you guys might not know this, but I actually started early. I've already been working on it. I thought I'd get a little head start on a few things. Right now what I was doing was adding a little animation, but I know not a lot of people here know exactly what's going on with this. I love you too, Delana. Basically, this game is Jelly Clicker, and the idea for the game is that you can click, and no matter where you click, you see the number goes up. So you can click anywhere in the biome, and then you can spend your clicks on things like jellies. So over here, you can see there is an egg that says 10. So it's going to cost 10 clicks. When you click on it, the egg cracks, and you get a random jelly. And then when you get that jelly, it'll appear somewhere in the biome, and it'll actually like passively add clicks to your thing. And then once you complete the main set of jellies, or I guess maybe I should just make it once you have enough. Once you have enough clicks, then you can choose to leave the biome and you'll go to a random new biome. And they'll just be like little things to click on. There'll be ultra rare jellies that'll do cool things. But basically the idea is it's just a little clicker game, and we can create all sorts of different biomes and ideas on the stream. Very cool stuff. We're gonna make some crazy biomes, but we actually need to finish the main gameplay aspect of the game. So today I want to actually try and finish that so we can actually get started on just adding some goofy biomes and giving them different things to interact with. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Also, once again, if you weren't here on Monday, I'm actually taking it easy this week because, oh, I'm burping. I had some personal stuff come up that's very stressful and sad. So I'm kind of just taking it easy this week. I'm saying I'm taking it easy this week, but last night I worked on Jelly Fields for like 3 hours, just fixing really annoying bugs. It was nice though. It was nice because I actually got them fixed. So hopefully we won't be encountering bugs with the saving and loading on the stream while I'm working on Jelly Fields anymore. Thankfully. So what I want to add now is I want to add this pop, which is like, it goes like boop. It's a little, basically an animation. We want to add that to the cursor every time we click. Also, the cursor isn't an egg anymore. It's actually a real thing. And then I made it so that if your cursor is visible at any point, it just shuts it off. I used to have it where when your cursor enters the screen, it turns it off. But the problem with that is that there will be just random moments where it just will still show your cursor. So I don't exactly know how to fix that. But when input get mouse button down, we're gonna turn this into a function. So do click. We want to do that because it's just much easier to read that. And then we're going to get our public pop. Also, how are you guys doing today? Anybody got any food, drinks? What kind of snacks are we working with today? I just ate some strawberry Greek yogurt, and I have my ginger lime tea. It's a bit of a cloudy day outside, a little bit of a muggy day, even though it's still hot as flip. Hello, Fairlii, it's GMTK time. I know everybody's doing that. I'm hoping that the GMTK stuff, while that's going on, people can watch the stream and just hang out. Just made ramen. Ooh, what kind of ramen? That sounds delicious. Did you guys see my amazing short I uploaded? My absolutely top tier YouTube short. So we're gonna say pop do pop. So now that should make this thing do a little animation. I'm also like wanting to change the way that the egg actually shakes. The intensity of it is a little bit weird. What is the thing that we want to change? The randomness, maybe? And then just change this down to that. 2? It's gotta be. It's not a float. It is an integer. Also, I beat Donkey Kong Bonanza last night, and I stayed up way too late trying to beat it. I thought I was done with the game, and then it threw another 3.5 hours worth of stuff at me. So that was beautiful. Okay, so this pop is not set, so it's not going to do it. Pop. Perfect. Fairlii, give me a Pokemon to shiny hunt. Ooh! What games do you have? Do you have all of them? Okay, there we go. Now we see that the cursor is doing that. I think what we need to do though is I think we need to change the positioning of where the cursor is for this to make sense. I think we need to slice this by 2, and I think that the pivot needs to be the top left. in order for that cursor to be set up. Legends Arceus and Scarlet. Oh. There you go. Now the cursor makes a lot more sense. You should Oh. Wow. What was I last shiny hunting in Scarlet? I have a lot of the yellow ones in Scarlet. I have like Klefki. I have a lot of the gold ones. Fairlii should make a Louisa game. Does feel like a loop after all. No. I really love the sprite work for this. It's so appealing. This is just using the... This biome is the Jelly World biome. So this is just using art from Jelly World. And then the little clicky is from Jelly Fields, and then the text is also from Jelly Fields. Which I didn't make the font. My Mario Odyssey cartridge stopped working, so that sucks. No! Hi, Master Floppa. How are you doing today? Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that cracking looked a lot better. I want it to be a little bit better than that, though. You should shiny hunt, what's that bloke at the beginning of Scarlet? The grandpa spider guy. The baby one. What is it called? Why can't I think of what he's called? Okay, that cracking looked good. Then yay, you got a jelly. When you actually get the jelly, I'm wondering if it should say like Tarantula. Yeah, you should shiny hunt that guy. He looks pretty cool. I like that guy. What is his evolution? Spindle Dial? Spindle Man? Apparently, if you want to contribute to SCP, they have pages of info to read beforehand, and now I have to read it all because otherwise I feel bad. SCP-2432415. The Flibbity Man. The Flibbity Man comes to any man who says he's a skibbity man. But nobody truly understands who the Flibbity Man can. Because the Flibbity Man is actually a frying pan. I'm in the middle of the streets in Rome, doing nothing special. Being in the middle of the streets in Rome sounds pretty special to me. Okay. I'm thinking what we do here is we do this. We're gonna add jelly name text, and it's gonna be a text mesh for text. Width is gonna be 1. Height is gonna be 1. We're just gonna say whatever and then got. I think it's like 27 and 17. Disable wrapping, and we're gonna put this on the foreground. We're gonna lock this, and then we're gonna put the proper actual font in here. So this font, and then set the size to be like, I don't know, 2, 5. Yeah. And then move that to be above where the jelly is. So like there. And then we're going to add a text animator. Text animator. Whoa. What up? Hi, Brian. How are we doing today? We need a ridiculous amount of confetti when you get a jelly. Good idea. Yeah, how's your vacation going, Lucas? Yeah, shiny hunt tarantula. Tell me if you get it. I tried to shiny hunt it, and I've not gotten it. I should actually get back to doing that. What's really funny is I ran into so many shinies in Scarlet just on accident, and then when I tried to actually shiny hunt things, I never got it. The SCP website is super restrictive on what they accept, since they want the best quality as possible. 2 FPS causing confetti particles. They should be... You know how Unity tutorials will be like 16 million particles! Exclamation point in the title of the video. We should do that. We're gonna do wave. See how that works. Let's turn the jelly off. Turn the jelly off. I think I got COVID. Oh no. Fill the screen with confetti from every angle. Okay, so that's a little... It's a little not correct. I actually want to put this up here. Let's just make sure it's like good and then not good at the same... What? I don't know what I'm saying. Let's make sure it appears, it disappears properly. So what I was trying to say, but that is not what I ended up saying. Public text, text mesh pro. Oh, go. Guys, I really like making video games. Jelly got text. Jelly got text. And then wherever we're setting the this enabled, we're gonna say jelly got text dot enabled. So it's the opposite of this. Actually, we want this to be enabled when the egg stage is this, and then the jelly object is that, then we do that. Huzzah. Currently working on a drone item for my game where the player can fly it to a spot and then use it as a platform. Oh, that sounds cool. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem too strict, but more just a bunch of suggestions to not mess up. It's very disconcerting. Like, what do you mean I should have an underlying narrative? Yes, exactly, hats. You understand the vision. Okay. This is not gonna work. It did not work. Because I did not put jelly got text. Now jelly, sometimes jellies be having butt cheeks. Should we have the cheeked up jelly biome? All your favorite jellies, but it's just the biome is just from the behind. So it didn't work. Jelly got text. Okay, wait, so it's a jelly roulette. And that's gonna reset the egg. I guess we just we're gonna do the jelly got text in the roulette. So here we'll say egg. Okay, we need to just have the egg. Public egg. And then we just say egg. Egg.jelly.text.enabled equals true. Right, guys? You know what I'm saying, guys? Fairlii, what the hell do I do with loop? That's the GMTK theme. What do I make of that? I don't know. I'm actually not going to participate with the GMTK. I was originally going to, but I got enough on my plate. I got enough games to maker the tools and stuff and kits. Make cheeked up jelly a super rare roll in the jelly fields biome. Also, I was thinking about the super rare jellies. I'm thinking the super rare jellies. You know how I was saying that when you fully complete a biome, like you get there will be the main collection of jellies. And then there will be the super rare ones, which are just like on their own tier. They're not required to get the buff of the biome. So basically, let's say there's the jelly, the bonbon, and the pimptelli in this biome. And then there's the cheeked up jellies, the super rare one. If you get the 3, you're gonna get a game-wide bonus, which is just gonna give you extra clicks. Right? Gambling addiction creation sim. So you're gonna get extra clicks. And then if you get a super rare one, I think that should also add extra clicks. Does that make sense? So like I complete the biome and now I have +1 click every time I click. But then if I get the cheeked up jelly, that's also another +1. Makes sense to me. Now, I'm wondering... Stop saying cheeked up. A riddle game where you connect antennas with electric cables of a specified length that have to loop around to the beginning. Loop. So this is why you guys are contributors to Awful Jam, because in Awful Jam, you really don't have to think about the prompt. I don't make my jams something where you're like, oh, I gotta stretch my creative muscles. Mine are just like, what? I don't care, dude. Just do something. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. Anyways. Oh, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work, guys. It's not gonna work. It's fine. Okay, jelly. Egg is egg. This guy's spitting facts. Feels weird being on the Twitch side. Hi, Captain Krabs. Welcome. Next game jam, I am ignoring the prompt entirely and making have you ever felt deja vu clicker? Why is it not setting that? Did I put the wrong text? Jelly got text is jelly name text. And if we... Oh! I'm stupid. I get it. I probably, yeah, duh. GELLI got text dot game object that set active false. Duh. Next game jam. Oh, I already read that. I'm just rereading stuff I've already read. Ugh. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if this works. But if I give this appearances and disappearances, how is disappearances gonna work? I guess that wouldn't really matter. We'll see if that works, but we also want to change the... We also want to change the... Where's behaviors wave? Base amplitude 2. Just change both of those to 2 and see what that looks like. I found a shiny scatterbug instead. I mean, you found a shiny. Alright, let's see what this looks like. GELLI got. Alright, now if we do the enabled thing instead, I think it would do... I think it would do me better. So if we just said egg.jelly.text.enabled equals true. Let's try it that way because I think that's actually going to work. Jelly.text.enabled equals false. Perfect. Having glasses so inconvenient because things like wearing headphones or lying down hurts just a little bit and feels uncomfortable, so you have to choose between sight or comfort. I think I need glasses. I can't see things far away. I stare at a computer screen really close all day, every single day, so now I can't see things from a distance. Okay, so I need to actually keep... Okay, by default, GELLI name text is enabled, but the text mesh pro is disabled. That's how we're doing that. I need to like look outside my window more often, and I need to put like a warm compress on my eyes because I have really dry eyes. Okay. Why did this not work the way I want it to work? And why did the... Let's go back to what we did before. Let's go back to what we did before with this. I'll just keep it the way it was. Just cry more to undryify your eyes. Oh, perfect. Apparently nearsightedness isn't caused by focusing instead of not getting enough sun. I get sun. I have a window right next to my office, and I go outside every day. I haven't been going outside the past like week though, because it's been a super bad heat wave. But I usually go outside every day for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Because you're supposed to go outside. I think you're supposed to be in direct sunlight, at least like on your like forearms, for like 3-ish minutes every day, I think, to get like your vitamin D for the day. Something like that. I just go outside for a little bit, sit down, hang out, walk around. I need to actually go on more walks. It's just been Like, currently right now, it is 83, feels like 89, and this is the coldest it's been in a while. Yesterday, I checked and it said it was 112. But I think the heat wave is ending soon. The heat wave ends at 7 p.m. today. Stuffs like that. Stuffs like that. I really do need to like do work on my eyes, because I don't want to actually like deteriorate my eyes. I'm staring outside right now, guys. Okay. I should have a thing where every time someone super chats, they can give me the option to do like push-ups or like workout or something. So then the jelly god appears, and then it disappears. Okay, I think that works for me. Get this song out the way. Let's see. We want the jelly name text to be disabled by default. Good, we're doing good stuff here, guys. I am gonna put my desk in standing mode in a little bit here because heck yeah. If I super chatted, would you do a backflip? I do not know how to do a backflip, and I have a bad back, so I don't want to do anything involving messing with my back. Even just having the word back in it terrifies me. Oh my god, workout right now. What am I doing? Thank you for the super chat. Okay, I'll do it. Let me take my headphones off. Oh. I'm not prepared. 20 push-ups? Okay. Let me take my jacket off. I'm wearing a full-on jacket. You guys won't even be able to see this. You'll be able to hear it though. Okay, let me move the stuff around in my office. Give him 50 quintillion. Oh my god. 50 quintillion. I'll do 20. 20 is fine. Okay. I'm going down. I'm getting the proper form. Perpendicular. I'm at 5. I'm at 13. 18. I'm gonna burp. Okay, 20. Okay. Okay. I like doing push-ups. I like doing push-ups, but I don't like that. I don't like that I could feel like my forehead vein wanting to like pop out of my head. Is there a way to make that not happen? Thank you. I feel much more awake and energized. Okay, I drink some water. Excuse me. All right, we're good. Focus on your breathing. It shall be a little less strained while you work out. Well, I typically breathe really slow. I'm a really slow breather. I just don't know what the deal is with the forehead vein. I've been addicted to milk lately. Been enjoying milk lately. Hello, Sasha. How are you doing? Local resident has indestructible skeleton. Whoa. Bro's indestructible after going milk crazy. Jelly got. But we want to change that to, like, say whatever the name is of the jelly. Why does, okay, so the jelly has the jelly rarity. Right, this is the normal jelly. So, I think we should have a jelly data thing. Just in the... How are we gonna do this? Yeah, I think we should be good. Crime slime. Fairlii had a really good game today, but it requires me to creative specifically in the levels of the design field, which I'm not. Excuse me. I'm burping a lot today. Very burpy stream. Local jelly robbed the bank and assaulted the guards with a McChicken. Why does everybody spell jelly wrong? Okay. I'm trying to think of what to do next. I guess we should just set the jelly to set active next. The thing I'm just thinking about is, like, I want to combine all these things to a thing. So let's do that. Jelly roulette data, which is system.serializable. And we're gonna have public we're gonna have the jelly sprite, jelly object, float, spawn weight. Okay. So instead of doing what we're normally doing, instead of jelly wait list equals jelly weights, we're gonna make jelly weights. Jelly weight is going to be I guess it can be, yeah, in start. We can say jelly weights for each. We'll do this. Public jelly roulette data. Jelly roulette data. For each jelly roulette data. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Why did I do that? my god. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Jelly weight dot add data dot spawn weight. I had to go back on my Steam library earlier to make sure I was writing it right. Add a bank the jelly can rob. It's time for tea. Did any notification for the live? Hi, Smogro. Well, you're here now. I feel like everyone is just periodically spelling jelly worse and worse. Lapis, you corrected jelly to make it even more wrong. Okay, so we want to add the 3 datas. Let's have the top thing in the jelly roulette data be a name. The actual name. String. Because then I think it'll show that name as that. GELLI. I was the original jelly mistyper. I was the first with GELLI. So then we'll have jelly, we'll have Pimtelli, and we'll have Snobby. Oh no, it has to be this one. And you will be this one, and Schnobby. Good old Schnobby, Schnobby, Schnobby. Well, we don't actually want Snowbee right now. Yeah. Shelly's gonna have that. Spawn weight is gonna be 1,000. Money makes the world go round, and apparently $2 makes you #1 chatter. Yeah. We need a Louisa and Lapis Gebli. Bro's just trying to add their OC into all of the things that I do. Yes, yes, I am. Okay, so we'll have the jelly. This jelly is a common. I don't know why we have the rarity of the jelly here, but sure. Sure, we'll take that. Let's actually make a game object called World Jellies. And we're gonna slap this guy into here. Because we are gonna make World Jellies a thing. Because we're gonna do saving and loading of the jellies. Sorry. Sorry guys. Sorry you had to hear that. Okay. World Jellies. It's going to just contain like all of the jellies. And it's going to say, it's going to have a public list of jelly list. And then on start, jelly list, we're gonna just say for each game object, child in transform. Oh, right. We need to do a while. Oh my god. int jelly at equals 0, jelly at plus plus. While jelly at is less than transform dot child count. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna say jelly list dot add. We're going to add the transform dot get child jelly at dot get component, not get child. We're going to get the jelly component. There we go. And then that should be good for that. And then we're gonna say for each jelly in jelly list, if I'm actually gonna just comment this out right here. Check if it has save data. Hi chat. Is always gonna say I'm psychotic development in chat now, or psychotic development in chat now. I hate YouTube. You can change your name. Local game dev gets strangled by Jumbly. What's the background music? I don't actually have the names of it. It's just Nintendo stuff. Chill Nintendo stuff. Hi, Delana. I love you. 19 watching. Sweet. Oh, you're Valui. 19. Wow. We're getting close to 20 again. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. I do say so, if I do say so myself. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to make it so that when you unlock the jelly, it's going to actually set the jelly visible here. And then when you save and load the game, it should like load it. Luisa will never die. We'll go down a Luisa rabbit hole on a future stream. I want to dedicate a stream to just weird itch.io games. But today I was really feeling like clicking on the jelly. Clicking on the jelly. Clicking on the jelly. I want to get a version of this game out there for people to play. Okay, so that means in the jelly roulette, when you get the jelly, we're going to say if jelly roulette data's jelly chosen dot jelly object dot active self. If it's not active, then we're gonna take this. We're gonna set it active true. And then else, we're just gonna debug.log at the moment and just say, you already got this jelly. Okay. You'll never find weird itch.io games. They're all gone. How are they all gone? And then we're going to add a Pimtelli. And we're just going to move that over here. Oh, what? These jellies do not even have... Wait, what? They don't even have a sprite? Thank you, payment processors, for censoring us all. I thought they got rid of NSFW. They got rid of sex games. They didn't just get rid of games. Okay, so there'll be a jelly here. Then we'll get the Pimtelli. Oh, it's called Pastelli still. Huh. These guys are common, so they just give you 1 click per. And then we'll just set them at deactive. Okay. Anything that isn't considered E for everyone that doesn't have a big enough platform is basically gone. Is that true though, or is that just YouTube Shorts saying that? Glad I could finally catch one of your streams. I'm Minuscule from the STL Game Dev server. Oh, hello, Minuscule. Oh my goodness. It's nice to see you. I highly doubt that they would just completely remove every game on itch.io that isn't E for everyone. That just sounds like TikTok rage baiting. Why'd you change it to Pimdeli? It's Pimtelli. Pastelli was a placeholder name. Let's see. Okay, so what we want to do is now test and see if this works. Oh wait, I need to actually change something real quick before we test this. Pastelli. What are these spellings of everything? They hit a lot of NSFW and some LGBT and horror games from search results, and panic deleted a lot of the ones that edge into illegal topics. I mean, that's completely fair. Because they allowed some pretty weird stuff on itch. I met a dude on this app where you meet random people. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm a developer too. I'm like, oh cool, what do you make? And he's like, well, I make this game about how you are very physically attracted to your sister. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, it's like a text. It's like a just in the command prompt, and you just like choose your own adventure kind of thing. And you can choose to have relations with her if you want. I'm like, okay. And he's like, she's 9, by the way. I'm like, oh, what? And I blocked him. That was so weird. And that was completely allowed on there. And he was very successful. I think he made he had 2,000 sales. What a great time to join Hype Frog Balloon. We're talking about itch.io banning games and stuff. And then I was saying that maybe it's not a terrible idea that that's happening. 'Cause there's some terrible things on there. This isn't even chapstick, it's lip balm. Okay, so this did not work. For some reason, there was an error. There's an issue with this. They're also putting many growing developers who aren't making illegal or inappropriate games in the crossfire. Do you know that specifically, or did you just read that? Are you like a data analyst that's scraping through all of the games released on itch? So you know firsthand? Or are you just going off of what some other person said on a YouTube video or something? Because how misinformation gets spread is when someone says the wrong thing and then other people get very passionate about someone else being wrong because they are passionate about something but not passionate enough to put the searching work into on their own. It's like the Nintendo Switch Egg reminds me of Yoshi. Yes. It's like the Nintendo Switch game key cards. All the information about those spread because someone acts like they know everything about it, and then everyone else now thinks they know about it, but they all got the same wrong information from a dude who just said something. Okay, so why is this not working? Jelly object again, just no, we want the jelly roulette. If jelly roulette data is jelly chosen, jelly roulette data. So it hit egg is finished. You've officially been streaming for an hour. Thank you for the hour update. Vice versa. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why this didn't work. I didn't see this is the jelly you got. So it's clearly hit a hiccup here. Let me explain what's happened. I don't want you to explain it. I can go look into it myself. Because I have two different people telling me two different things at the same time. So one of them is wrong. Okay, so... I missed last week. Whatever. Seems like a lot has happened. We're just working on the jelly clicker today. Yeah, last Wednesday we did a game jam, so we didn't actually work on anything game related. I love this little jelly schmelly game. I'm so confused about why this isn't working. Jellywaits.at. Hi, I figured it out. Figured it out, guys. It's because that already had stuff in it. Okay. Okay, this should now work. Yes! I found a shiny low kicks. Yo! This should work. Look! And now there's a Pimtelli there. Yeah! Okay. And now what we should be able to do is we should also be able to say egg.jelly.text. We can also set the name of the text to equal to jelly roulette this dot jelly name plus got exclamation point and a space. Huzzah! Yeah, I already know. I already know that. I'm not saying that part is wrong. I'm saying the part where you're saying like all of these games are getting in the crossfire. Any game. Do you think if I were to search Louisa on itch.io right now that all Louisa games are just gone because of that? Pimtelli got. Pimtelli got. So what should we say something different if you already have it? Thank you so much for the subscription, G&J Productions. Pimtelli again. So there's jelly got, and then if you already have the jelly, we should say... Should we just have it say already got? Pimtelli got, Pimtelli got, Pimtelli got. Aw. Oh, Pimtelli again. Does getting a duplicate do anything? I think I'm gonna return half of your clicks back if you get a duplicate. You should make fun of the player. Okay, so then we're gonna change the text to already have plus so like this. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. They only went after explicitly NSFW. I think that they are of the type of person where they see very edge case 1 or 2 games getting misrepresented, and then they just lump that in with every single thing possible. That's like the people who were like, saw that YouTube doesn't work on the Switch 2, and then they're like, no games are backwards compatible. There are millions of games that aren't backwards compatible. None of them work, and it kills all the developers. Okay, so we got Pimtelli. Now if we get enough clicks and then we get another Pimtelli. Already have Pimtelli, idiot. It is like the Switch 2 stuff. Oh no, that's just what the internet is now. It's just a bunch of people like being wrong about things and thinking they're not wrong about it. Oh, he says, man, you're gaining viewers by the week. We had 20. I know. 17,000 games is a lot of games. I would like you to please go off the stream, compile that list of all 17,000 games, and tell me the percentage of them that has no adult content in it. I guarantee you a lot of those games are just like, excuse you? Levels of video game. Because here's the thing. Game developers are often not good people. I'm sorry to break the news to you guys. You want to know something really interesting about game developers? It takes a lot of resilience and a lot of stubbornness and a lot of time to make a video game. And do you know who has a lot of time? People who sit in their room all day and do nothing but that. So a lot of games that are published are by people that literally have no life, and they are awful, terrible, sexist, racist, homophobic people. So I would definitely believe that there would be 17,000 games delisted from itch because of that. Because there's a lot of bad people. Yandere Dev is not just like some crazy extreme edge case developer. This dude is just lucky enough to get into the spotlight. There's so many developers like that, dude. That is not irregular for game developers. Hello, Andrew. How are you doing today, Andrew? Are you doing all right? I feel like you have to be a little crazy to be a game dev, but being a little crazy... Okay, so I don't know what I actually want this to say. Should I have it say, like, already have Pimtelli? Should it just say already have that, and then that's it? We'll just have it say that for now. Let me see what that looks like. You think I should keep it saying idiot? I don't want to call the player an idiot, though. All those years drawing and programming just to end up doing something for a living that is a sin? Doofus. Already got it, doofus. Give a random chance for it to say idiot. Look, we got a jelly. See now, look at our clicks. Oh yeah, these guys are getting clicks. Already have jelly. We'll just do that. Jelly refunded might be better. 1 in 8. Change the word idiot to doofus. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't... Duplicate? Jelly duplicate might be alright. Let's do jelly duplicate. So it's gonna be the jelly name plus... I don't know. Refunded will be... I don't know. It's kind of hard to... because I can't use that many words. Oh, wait. I got an idea. I'll just put it in parentheses. I could say jelly got... and then put duplicate in parentheses so you know. Jelly is such a good name. Are you purposely misspelling jelly? Like, is this a bit? Yeah, I've not seen you spell it correct, like, at all. And then you correct it to make it wrong still. It is possible to be a socially awkward, introverted game dev and still treat people with respect. There are unfortunately more of them out there than you'd like. I'm not saying that that is a case for every single developer. That's clearly not the case for every single developer. I'm just saying I am not surprised if 17,000 games got flagged as being highly inappropriate. Because it's not entirely uncommon for those types of people to exist. That doesn't mean it's specifically you. If I said specifically you, well, I wouldn't have said that because that's rude. I don't know anything about you. So then, if I were to get one of these guys again, Jelly got duplicate. It's kind of hard to see that text. Not to mention all the outright adult games. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, there's a market for that stuff. Yeah. I meant that unfortunately there are a lot more jerks in game dev than it would be like. I didn't mean it as a dig against you. Oh no, you're totally fine. Yeah, there's a lot of bad actors in the game dev community, which is really unfortunate. And I do really hope that the that game development grows to be much bigger. I think it's like, you know how everybody got into like doing little like knitting and stuff during COVID? I feel like a lot of people try to get into game development around that time. It's just a very scary like thing to play into, and it's really difficult. I was thinking about people like Phil Fish and Yandere Dev and Pirate Software as a more recent example of a big jerk. I really need to dive more into Pirate Software. You know, I had my little talk about Pirate Software, but my talk about the dude was literally just a topic just so I could talk about how I don't like gatekeeping and all the weird quote-unquote rules of game dev. But I really don't know much about the dude. I feel like this is a bad sign if the payment companies can just do whatever they want with these platforms. Who knows what else they could ban. I mean, I don't think it's a good look for the payment company. I think everybody is so against the system and against the man, but they're against it in a way where they're not actually going to do anything helpful, and they don't know what they're talking about. They just go off of like a gut instinct. Like everybody was saying how Nintendo is just a greedy company and they're just gonna release slop, and the Switch 2 is just gonna be a slop machine because they just ran out of ideas and all they want now is money, and they're gonna nickel and dime you for everything, and the stuff they're gonna give you is awful. And then they proceed to just release banger games with hundreds of hours of content, and the Switch 2 is just like an amazing console that I truly think is one of the greatest consoles of all time. And it's like people are so against the man, but they don't know what they're talking about. They don't even like care. Dang, I'm just getting duplicate Pimptellies. Stuff is happening, it's just not that it's not flashy enough for social media. Yeah. I just mean the average person just talking about it, I feel like they don't know what they want. Like, they know they want a thing, but they don't actually know what they want. That's why the smart people are doing the smart people's things. I mean, I think that these games, some games shouldn't exist, but I think most games should have the right to exist. I just think that you shouldn't be able to see these things unless you are specifically trying to find these things. Because then we get into a system where people are just making hentai solitaire, and then that's all you see on the eShop. And it's like, do we want these games gone? For a majority of people, yes, but some people it's no. So there needs to be like an option for the people who actually want to see that to see it. But just having an NSFW like tag, I feel like just isn't enough for that. So it's like a difficult thing to deal with. Yes, I'm making my game in Unity. Nintendo Switch should not allow that. The entire eShop is like match 3 NSFW games. But then it's okay for itch to have them. There's AAA calculator. There is indeed AAA calculator. So it's okay if itch has them. It's bad if itch gets them removed, but it's good if Nintendo does. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's justification for one place, but not for the other. Which is really interesting. It should be like a credit card type of confirmation before being allowed to download the game, with all sorts of reminders like, this is adult. They should just like specifically have like a, here's the game, here's the game over here. Imagine it's a square. and like this is the thing, and then there's tags, and it's like nudity, gore, like, you know, sexist or homophobic like content, you know, because some games deal with these topics, but they deal with them in a different way. Some person might have had an experience of being a person of color, and so they made a game about people being racist, maybe to give their perspective or their opinion on the matter. And that content could still be flagged because it's technically racist, but it's not exactly the same as someone just making an actually racist game. So you know what I mean? It's difficult for these people. I think people want a specific answer for some things, but they don't consider all of the different aspects of it. So it's very interesting to see. Filter should be a universal thing so you can choose what you see. Steam does allow you some filters for content like that. Pretty sure Nintendo doesn't. I don't know about itch. Yeah, Nintendo just shows you whatever. I think like itch should, if they were to like not have all these games removed, they should just have a thing where when you click on the game, you know how on, if you have a Steam Deck, if anybody has a Steam Deck, when you click on a game on your Steam Deck, it shows you a list of compatibility with the game and with the Steam Deck. It says like, this game has full controller support. Some text on this game is small. This, that. There should be a list that's like, this game has this. I feel like just a blanket NSFW tag is like not specific enough for the range of NSFW content, is what I'm saying. I think I'm just having difficulty actually trying to get my point across. I think more filtering with most marketplaces should be like a thing, as opposed to people just putting those warnings on their game page. That should be like a universal thing. The Nintendo Switch eShop has a huge problem. The entire eShop is smut with no way to filter on a console where a lot of the target demographic is children. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have a thing where if you click on a game, it should tell you. It should tell you, like, this game is not intended for this. If you haven't set your account age to be 18 or up, it should not let you view the game. You know what I mean? There should be, like, a step above NSFW. Or, I guess, mature is what I should say. There should be a step above mature. Because there's a difference between your game being mature. Because, let's say it's, like, a game like Doom, where there's, like, gore and stuff. But what if there was also a naked boobie in Doom? That could be, like, with the way that our tags and stuff work for how we find games, that would be lumped in a game where the entire game is just having intercourse with people. So it's like those two games would be like both considered the same thing. There is the AO rating, but like X films, it's pretty much never used. Yeah, like I'm wondering how well it would do to have that. I don't think consoles even allow AO games. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Now the eShop is infested with AI ports for mobile. Remember when I played Supermarket Simulator game thing? Supermarket Shop Simulator. Super Shop game? And Jail Simulator? Yeah, there's a lot of those. I had a game that I got on the eShop that was a mobile port, and you could not play it docked. You had to play it handheld because none of the menus worked with the controller. You had to click on the screen for the menus. Everything else worked with controller, but the menus you had to use touchscreen for them. I'm wondering if I should put a space there so the visibility on that is better. I need to stop talking about this now, because now I want to actually, like, get work done. I think I missed your thing about Pirate Software hats. I saw you say something back. Was it like forever ago? Decide how game dev is hard, so if you're successful at it, you can get like a really big ego. Yeah. Yeah, I think ego is a big part of game development. There's a lot of ego in the game dev scene. Oh, Ollie, you want me to read your thing in dev chat? Let me read. Wait, what? Wait, I gotta scroll and read. This is taking up the stream. Wait, you stop me like getting out every time you do your live stream and figure out new ways. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, bink, 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 bink. So I got the Pimptelli. And now I try again. And I got the jelly. And now I got Pimptelli got duplicate. I think the space is better. It's way more visible with the brackets. The connecting line between Pirate Software and Leaflup is like they got really mega popular and that made them think they could get away with whatever they wanted. That just made them expose their worst traits. It's because you get like an echo chamber of people who actually like agree with you. And they're like, yes. I also believe this as well. And then if you have status, then people believe you. If you have status, people look at you differently, they treat you differently, that kind of thing. Which is something that I've been very aware of for a very long time, and I really try to do anything I can to not have that be a thing with me. I hope I've never seemed like I have any sort of ego for my status or anything like that. The reason why I laugh when I say that is because I think that kind of stuff is so stupid. Alright, what should we work on next? Oh yeah, let's do the saving. So I don't remember specifically what the saving stuff is, but I think I should be able to check the click manager to see what kind of saving stuff is. Okay, it just saves it to the normal file. Gotcha. I kind of want to get into plushie making, but I don't want to spend too much money on it. It's very expensive. I would assume. I actually don't know. You know, actually, if you probably... The thing is, when you do stuff like that, I feel like it's probably expensive if you're not buying in bulk. It sounds like a cute idea, though. Hello, Scribble. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. So we want to make... String biome name. Biome name. Ah, I see. Every crawler requires you to buy more yarn. Yeah. I thought you stopped uploading until you released the Forgot video. No, I've been doing stuff. I've been gamer moding, you know? Just gamer mode. Just full on gamer mode. For sure. So what we should do is we should add in here, no. In the world jellies, this should handle the save data of the world jellies. This isn't jelly fields. No, this is jelly clicker. We're making a jelly clicker game for fun. There's sites like Makeshift that you can do limited runs of plushies for niche topics. I just got one for Crashlands. I think they meant more like they want to actually make the plushie themselves. I think that's what they're saying. Like, they want to, like, get the actual materials and, like, Jelly plushie would go hard. I want to do merch, but the problem that I'm having with merch is that I think majority of my viewers in my community are international. And I don't know what it's like to deal with international stuff. But I do want to make merch. It's just very stressful and very scary to do that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just very scary. I would need to know that I have a market for it. Maybe I could do like a limited run shirt. We wanted to do limited run stickers. I even have the designs for the stickers. Just scared to do it. There are places like Redbubble, but those places take like all of your money. I would feel bad to make you pay money for stickers that I don't really benefit from. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if people want to buy the stickers, they want to like buy the stickers to get a cool thing and to support me. But if it's just giving all of that money to a different company, it just... Does that make any sense? I'm assuming it's cheaper and allows me to create more plushies from different fandoms. Are you wanting to sell the plushies too, or you just want to just make them for yourself? Public list of jelly list. I need to actually focus on making this now. I need to lock in, guys. I need to lock in. Crochelly. Cute. I would love to see that. If you crocheted a jelly, I would love to see that. Something that would be nice, but also illegal in most cases. For intellectual property theft. You could sell them at craft shows. People do that stuff all the time. Conventions and craft shows, 99% of the stuff that's sold is just IP theft. Alright. So we want to save... Click Manager, public static, Click Manager, Click Manager. We want to get... the biome name. For what I've heard, stickers are the easiest merch to do yourself, since you can just put them in normal envelopes like mail and not have to worry about bulky packaging issues. Yeah, I mean, I live with somebody who does Etsy and does sales, stuff like that, so I could just ask about it, but I think I'm mostly just afraid that nobody's gonna buy it. Are you not American? Not to sound rude. Oh, talking to Scribble. Are you American? Not to sound rude. So we want to actually add a list of bulls. Jelly got list. If es3 dot low dot has dot what? How? Wait, what? What? Key exists. And that's in Click Manager. So if this key exists, then if not, then we do this. Wait, why? What? Oh. Jelly got list add jelly. We're gonna do this. Right, mates. What's the difference between gay and queer? Is queer just an umbrella term, or is this VS Code in the Godot color palette? No, this is VS Code in a color palette called Cappuccino. It's also my same color scheme for my this. Cappuccino. So if you have Jelly's got, then we're gonna say, I guess we're just gonna make we'll just do the Jelly got list, right? Instead of putting it here. Then we're gonna say Jelly got list equals Jelly got list equals es3.load, and we're loading a list of bools, and we're gonna load Jelly's got from Is that how that works? And that's if the file exists. Or I guess we just have to say if es3.file exists, clickmanager.clickmanager.biome name, debug.log. This file doesn't even exist. Just do that. Cappuccino. I don't even know what's going on in chat anymore. I can't follow the conversation. I'm trying to lock in. And then we're gonna say for each Jelly got list dot add. Wait, what? How's it adding Jelly? For each bool, Jelly got in Jelly got list. If Jelly got... Wait, no. Anyways, yeah, I'm learning to crochet. It's pretty fun once you get used to it. Go eep. Who's going eep? Who's going? What? For each Jelly in Jelly list. I guess I should make another int? Because I'm gonna need to do this. we're gonna need for each bool jelly got and jelly got list. If jelly got why am I blanking on how I want to do this? I remember back when I was spamming your chat trying to get you to remove my name from your members list because it expired. What am I trying to do? Right, we gotta say if... Oh my god. That's what we need to do. Oh my goodness. If jelly got list, jelly list at... Wait, we need to add this to here. The people in live chat should switch to metric time. I don't even know which time is which. I don't even care. Some people just have specific things that are different from other people, and then they want to like act like it's cool or something. It's like you just do a different thing. How's that cool? Just turn into weird opinion guy. I just make random opinions about like nothing. I just act like everyone is that's my favorite like insecure quirk thing, is when people act like people just being normal is like showing off. It's like hipster type stuff, you know. If jelly got list, then Fairlii equal happy. Yeah. I basically need to say, okay, now it checks if this file exists. If the file doesn't even exist, it's gonna tell me. And then if jelly's got exist in here, then if not, we're gonna add false. We need to do that. We need to do that for each jelly. We need to do the jelly got list dot add false. What? Gotta head out. Thanks for letting me hang for a bit. Best of luck with the jellies. Thank you. Sorry, I'm brain mush right now. I cannot visualize what I need to take my headphones off because I cannot visualize what I'm trying to do right now. I know what I'm trying to do, but I cannot actually visualize it myself. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to load all the jellies, and if you have that jelly in the save data, it's gonna check if you have it unlocked or not, and if you do, yeah. Because for each jelly in jelly list, jelly got list equals this. If jelly got list account is greater than jelly list at jelly false. Then guys, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. A debug.log. You don't have the jelly list, so making one now. And then this is going to go through each of the jellies in the jelly list, and it's going to say if the list's count is less than or equal to the jelly that you're at right now, so the list doesn't have you, then it's going to add a false. But if the list does have you, if it's a yes, then it's going to set the object to true. And then we're going to add a bool. We're going to make a bool is save. And then here at the bottom, it's going to say if is save es3.save jellies got as, and then click manager biome name. By default, it's gonna be false. And then if this happens at all, if this happens, is save is gonna equal true. And then if this happens, is save is gonna be equal to true. Okay. Gonna make them slimes combine. I think we can do some jelly fusion in this game, possibly. I don't want to keep adding more and more, like... The main goal of this game is not to sit here and program it every stream. The main goal of this game is every stream we just design a biome and just slap it into the game. So I don't want to add extra mechanics to it. Just want it to be simple. So if I coded this correctly, we should have both the jelly and the Pimtelli here when I reload the game. Except for the fact that I just didn't do that properly. I just thought about that. I saved it, but I didn't actually es3 dot store cached file. There you go. Now it'll actually save that. I put it in the cache, but I did not actually write the cache to the file. So now it should work. It should be positively... What? I realize I haven't been sound effecting it up today. It's because I'm tired. It's because I was up so late playing Donkey Kong. Got a duplicate? Okay. Will this work? You don't have a jelly list, so making one now. Okay. Jelly clicker. Jelly world. Clicks. It's the only thing saved. How is that the only thing that's saved? Oh, I shoved that in there. Whoops. You don't have the jelly. I need to see what things it's actually logging. Fairlii should make this in Godot, so we're gonna have to take 2 hours to code in 0.78 features. Have you ever made jelly clicker? Didn't think so. So it's hitting this, so it makes the list. Is save is true. Jelly's got to click manager. How is this not? How is this not? You can see the file here. I just have my clicks. He's making the better version of Cookie Clicker. Oh! I'm an idiot. I did say you guys are gonna have to bear with me this week. Slime clicker? No. Having made a clicker in both engines, they're the exact same. No, everybody knows that everything in Godot is 10 times better because it is. Godot saving is way easier. I mean, the saving is easy for me because of ES3. There we go. Now it's worked. Perfect. So now when we actually do the jelly roulette and we actually get the jelly, we are going to Bingus. We are going to do. Well, we need the reference to world jellies. This gets more and more complicated the further we go. Jelly chosen equals true. And then save jellies got to world jellies dot list, and then click manager. This should now work. Now, whenever you collect a jelly, it should actually write it to the save file, and it should be saved. So, you can see these are both false. Boop. That's the jelly that you got, and now I go into here, and they're both false. Oh, it didn't actually go through. Okay, why did it not go through? Oh, duh. You need this. Perfect. Do you watch any Minecraft YouTube? I basically only watch Green. I love the Life series. Not really. If I watch Minecraft stuff, it's gonna be one of those, like, 2 hours of no commentary, rain, building a house in the rain. There we go. Now Pimtelli is true. So now when we close the game and open it, the Pimtelli should be there. There we go. And the Pimtelli is working. Yes. There we go. So now you can unlock a jelly. The jelly appears. The jelly gives you points. And there's saving and loading. Crack, crack, crack. Okay, so now we should have the... If you get a duplicate, it should refund. It should refund... What should we say? Should we have it be a half of your clicks or a quarter of the clicks for the refund? You guys have any opinion on that? Oh, I see a cat sticking its paw under the door. Because basically what we would do in here is... do like click manager dot click manager dot set. I don't remember what it was called. The jellies have it. Click manager dot do click. Jelly roulette. Egg dot clicks cost. Let's do mathf dot round to an int. Eggs dot click cost divided by 2. Just say it b. Just divided it by 2. So if this is 10, chat. If it's 10 and it's divided by 2, how much should it be, chat? Send your message, send your responses in now. We'll see how smart my chat is. 12. Close. 20. Close. Okay, so I have 10. I have 11. So I got the duplicate, so I got stuff back. OBS disconnected. Hello, excuse me, hello? My OBS just disconnected. Am I here? Hello? Hello? Are we live still? Stream froze for like 0.5 seconds. Okay, we're good. It just disconnected me for like literally 2 seconds. I was disconnected. Your life broke. No. Should we work on a new biome? Just for fun? Because we need to, like, test new biomes or something, right? Flesh biomes? Welcome to the flesh biome. Alright, we're gonna go into the prefabs, and one of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the jelly an actual prefab. so that I can duplicate this and then rename this to Pimtelli and then bring it in and then move it over here and then move it, change its sprite to Pimtelli, Pastelli, I mean. That, I knew I would need to do that. And then that means in the Jelly Roulette, in the Jelly Roulette datas, this needs to be the Pimtelli. So we can get rid of jelly sprites and jelly weights. Jelly sprites and jelly weights. Let's see if this brings up any issues. Okay, no. Jelly weights needs to stay, but jelly sprites, get rid of it. Sprite renderer.sprite equals jelly roulette data's jelly chosen dot jelly sprite. Thumbs up. Let's see if that still works. Pee pee poo poo, keep up the good work, bro. Hi, donut socks. Thank you. Make a sleepy time biome where it's always night and the ground is pillows and there's hot chocolate and stuff. The real jelly is chloroform. Excuse you? I have to mute the stream to follow the tutorial for the game jam. Everybody cares about game jams and doesn't care about me. Ugh. Have fun. Have fun with your tutorial. I hope it works. Let me go back to here. What the freak? People on Twitch are selling free viewers and what, this and that and the other. This and that and stupid, dumb, idiot. Stupid idiot. Dumb, idiot, stupid, dumb. Stupid, idiot, dumb. What should the new biome be, guys? We're gonna have this just be 120 by 120. We're just gonna make the concept art for it. We're just gonna use the normal. The normal, where is it? Here, this. Mushroom biome? People really need to think you are that low that you need to buy viewers. Disrespect. I like the idea of the sleepy time biome. That's a cute idea. You should do explosion biome? Volcano. The sleepy time biome does sound pretty sleepy. Bee biome? You guys come up with biome ideas. I'm gonna go grab a drink. And I'm gonna put this thing away. So you guys... When I come back, there better be the best biome idea I've ever seen. I'm back. Biome? The biome is biome themed. The floor is all images of biomes. Hi Smash, how are you doing? Cheese biome? Bubblegum marsh? Jellies bounce on gooey lily pads, float in fizzy soda, and hide in giant candy flowers. Sweet but slightly mischievous. Did you just come up with that, Andrew, or did you chat GPT that? Main biome clicks, but sleepy time biome. Jellies mute your clicks, making them take a while to activate, but the clicks come back after a while. Ultra rare jellies of each biome having special effects is fun. Depends. Why do you ask? It has the chat GPT. The dash. As the AI dash. It may or may not have. It reads very much like AI. Yeah, it does. Lava biome where the lava jellies have horns of obsidian. I don't know if I want the second biome I make to be the lava biome. Graveyard biome. Ooh. Graveyard biome with a ghost jelly? Graveyard sounds like a cool idea. Wait, I'm a genius. What is it, Hats? MS Paint biome? Draw all the graphics badly? We could do a like a MS Paint biome. That's a fun idea. What if you make them mirror the Jelly Fields biomes? Yeah, we definitely want to do that. A graveyard, but there's an endless ghost jelly party. Some sort of desert would be cool. Poorly drawn biome, graveyard biome. MS Paint biome has like paint splashes. That would be cool. That would be cool. It would look cool. But I think a MS Paint biome, the idea would be it does not look cool. Okay, I got some ideas going here. I do like the idea of the graveyard biome. Should we do like the graveyard? Like a spooky lore questions? Ask away. We could do like a spooky like tropical beach. Tropical beach would work because it's summer. Let's get our drawings going. Let's go with like dark. We're gonna go similarly to the other biome, so it's gonna like turn into this grayish color to be like the outskirts of it. I'm thinking we have like normal dirt, right? Return of the Pleurite? Yes. Lapis, it spelled Gregory. Are the jellies flammable? If they want to be, I guess. They really decide what they do. Also, how are you doing today, Smash? It's really good to see you. Shout out to Smash Artist. Absolute top tier artist. Guys, because this is a graveyard biome, can we make the skeletons... Can we make the skeletons from Treasure and Bones in here? I want to do a full Treasure and Bones biome, actually. That would be so good. I'm doing well. That's good to hear. Skellies. Skeleton jellies. Are jellies edible? No. You cannot eat them. I'm doing white here because I'm thinking it would be cool if we had like skull ground. I don't know exactly how we would draw that. What does a skull look like? Like this. So it'd be like, basically just copy this. That doesn't exactly work. Just an idea. I love how our jelly's edible is a repeating theme across time. I think because they look tasty. More Treasure and Bones updates when? Oh man, I really want to work on it. We worked on it a little bit on stream not that long ago, I want to say. But I'm mostly just focused on Jelly Clicker because it's really interactable with the community when we actually are gonna get it going. We'll finally be able to have everyone's biome ideas come to life. Can actually work together to make some cool stuff. I mean, these look terrible, but we're just gonna have to just deal with this for now. It's missing the nose hole. Yeah, I mean, it's can make it look like that, but then it would look a little bit weird. It's fine. We'll deal with it when we deal with it. We're just getting the idea of stuff that we should do. So I want like normal dirt and then dirt with skulls, which the skulls look like they look like just rocks with little faces on them. Sorry for bringing SCP up again, but would you say that leggies are SCP-999? I don't even know what that means. I think we're gonna have to have some... We're gonna need to have like a dead tree. So like, you know, this. And then kind of goes like out. No, we're gonna want like a dead tree because of graveyards. And then we want graves, obviously. I'm just gonna choose this color. I just chose this color because it's way more visual on that background. And then we can just like do that. I guess the grave I'll actually basically just fully make. And we can give it a little text. Could have it. Oh, I'll just be yes. Just disconnected. Hello, am I back? Why is it disconnecting today? What the heck? But if you guys have any ideas for this, Can I ask something? Yeah, of course. If you guys have any ideas for the spooky graveyard biome, just let me know. What should we have the ground be like here? I usually get my ground by just drawing a random shape at first. And then I just continuously add to that shape until it looks a way that I want it to look. Unfortunately, I need to make this stuff brighter because this is as dark as it goes. So it needs to be like this. Let's have it look like that. Let me just copy this over. And then let's just get rid of you for now. Okay. Thicker, of course. It's a little bit thin. You guys are watching the absolute game dev process live. Much better. I don't like the double pixels on the inside here, so we're actually going to extend one side longer. Also adds a little bit of variance to it. Do we like this? Do we hate this? What are we thinking? I think it looks okay. What if every now and then little transparent show up and attempt to steal your clicks? I don't want any mechanics that steal your clicks or mess with your clicks. I like the, I mean, you'll be able to like click on things and like have a special event happen where you get extra clicks, but I don't like the idea of like your clicks getting taken away. I'm not a huge fan of that idea. Because who wants to play a clicker game where you're like, you're getting stuff like stolen from you all the time? You're already gambling your money away as it is. So this is looking very spooky. So let's take this and let's shove these guys onto it. We'll make these guys look better. Promise. When it comes to my game development, guys, you just gotta let me cook. This is actually annoying to do this with the rest of the tiles, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Would it make more sense if it was like this? Let me just make a tile, a ground tile that is void of additional things. So no little like mud spots on the top. And then we'll just keep that as a little thing. So then when I want to do something like this, I could just add that on the top. Should I have them be like those kind of skulls? This kind of skull block is gonna need to evolve over time, because right now it is just looking like whatever. It just be looking like whatever. I think we're missing like a lot of the details, but we don't have much space to work with. I could always make it so that it's like one skull, but it's actually big enough, has the proper like shape. Let's see here. This Fairlii guy is a fake game developer. He's not even an actual artist. See, because then you want to make it this big, because then you want to add the nose. And then like that. But then you'd want to make it that. You know what I mean? Like it takes... If I do this... If I do that, then I have to put these on the sides. And it doesn't, you can't really get it to like look proper when you do it like that. It now looks like a ghost. How big is this? That big. Look how massive that is. You would have to make it at least... Because you can't put like one, you know? It needs to be more like this. I mean, realistically, you'd want it to like actually fill that shape out. That's just massive. Maybe we do have one massive skull. Maybe we have one massive skull and then like a little baby one. I can't believe I deleted the little baby ones. Hey. Does this guy's work for guys, you guys? We had like little... Does this guy's works for you guys? I mean, I want to incorporate the white into it, but I don't want to make it all white. But I also don't know what the freak I'm doing with the shading on that. I'm just adding random pixels. Maybe we keep both? This could be like an alternating pattern. Does this go darker? Yeah. What are we thinking? Fairlii, the person who made the tutorial did not account for slopes, so I have to redo the whole tutorial. Ugh. I'm making skull ground, and I don't know if it looks very good. I'm not mad at it. I think it looks fine. I think we're at real, this looks okay hours of the stream. I should set my desk to standing, but I'm actually not going to do that because chat. I'm needing to let you guys know that my stream is going to end in like 10-15 minutes. I'm so sorry. I have chores and stuff that I want to do after the stream, so I'm going to have to get off, unfortunately. Let me actually make this like longer to see what this... Okay, so this one needs to have a pixel there, so it actually can connect to the other one. Rude. Chores are for lame people. I gotta do the kitty litter. I gotta do the dishes. I gotta sweep. I gotta do normal people stuff. And then I have to cook dinner. Lately, well, on my normal streams, when I was streaming normally, I need you guys to know that I would, okay, so I'd wake up and I would do all my chores, right? And then I'd get ready for the stream. Well, I would shower, get ready for the stream, and then the stream would end 5 to 10 minutes before Delana got home. So after the stream, I would immediately go down and cook dinner for the next 30 or so minutes, then eat dinner. So it's just like constant nonstop. So at least if I do this now, I'll at least have like 10 or 20 minutes to stuff. You guys are getting a stream tomorrow anyways. Come on now. Come on now. Don't be ungrateful. Jelly Field stream tomorrow, and yesterday I fixed a bunch of the bugs, so when we're testing there will be a bunch of the bugs from the saving and loading stuff. And then next Wednesday we'll be able to do more Jelly Clicker stuff. I actually kind of like this tree shape. I think I got this tree shape pretty good right off the bat. It's just those branches that don't look very good. They need to like go more like out. It's fine. I feel like it should go like this. You know what I mean? Just prep this for myself later. We do have a skull jelly already, I believe, guys. Hold on, let me try and get to the skull jelly. Fairlii hates his fans. Oh, I hate you guys so much. Do you guys want to see... Some people on the Discord already saw it. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of my new video that I'm working on? Will that make up for it? Will that make up for that? Yeah. Yes, a sneak peek of my new video I'm working on. Oh, I'm so excited for this video. It's gonna be so cool. I may forgive you if you do. Well, I'm gonna real quick go here and I'm gonna show you guys. I think I have the skull jelly here. I do. This guy is finally going to be real. Ah! He's real. Skelly is real. After what, 2 years? 2 or 3 years, he's finally real. Should we try and make all of these jellies real? I mean, this guy's already real. This dude just came out. Does he have a name? Skelly? I don't know. Should we do the one with the ant jelly? I'm pretty sure that's what that was. I'm pretty sure this is an ant jelly. And this also is an ant jelly? I can't remember. But it doesn't have a headpiece, so it doesn't make sense. Gelatin. We definitely need to have a jelly fan biome where there's the jelly. What was this one? Is this animatronic jelly? Is this one the like Five Nights at Freddy's? And then this one's a cool one. What is this one? I don't remember some of these. All right, let me stop here and then I'll show you guys this sneak peek. Hi Fairlii, I saw your recent vid. You did go very quiet, but I was still subbed. You kind of helped inspire me to be a game dev. Oh, I'm so glad that you were able to do game development. Are you still doing that? If not, I hope that you had a really good time while you were doing it. I'm glad that I was able to inspire you to do that. That's so cool. Let's see, jelly clicker biomes, and then we're gonna make a new folder. Or no, wait, let's just actually put this in a concepts folder. Graveyard biome. It's interesting because I was working on a jelly clicker in the past, but it wasn't as cool as I wanted it to be. All right, we'll save jelly clicker. We did get some good progress today, honestly. Yep. What kind of stuff are you working on? If you don't mind me asking. Watch jelly clicker end up being better than the actual game. I'm gonna blow up from jelly clicker, and then no one cares about jelly fields. All right, let's get this. Let's get this sneak peek of my new video going. You guys are gonna have to rate my acting 1 to 10. You're gonna have to rate my storytelling. You're gonna have to rate my my scripting, my writing. You're gonna have to rate all of it. I expect a full comprehensive review of this. Okay, so this is a sneak peek for my new video. My new video I'm working on is a devlog that goes over the entirety of development of Leaflup's Candy Hunt. And the video is called I Accidentally Made Deltarune. So it's a devlog for Leaflup's Candy Hunt, but it's wrapped up in a very cute container that has to do with how some games are compared to other games, and that can be a benefit or it can be the worst thing ever for that game. So I talk about things like how your game could be called a Stardew Valley inspired game, and that might lead to you getting thousands of sales because people are like, oh my god, it's like Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley, so they buy it. But also, at the same time, your game could be known as being really terrible and really awful because it is a Stardew Valley ripoff. I use MakeCode Arcade. I've never heard of that. But anyways, here's a sneak peek of that video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it was funny or good. Let me know how my acting is. Here, you can take a look.
What day is it? Ugh, must have fallen asleep in my Unity sponsored clothing game developing again. What day is it? Oh, good. It's still the 1st. Wait a minute. It's the 1st of July? I've slept for 9 months. I gotta get to work quick.
What did you guys think? What do you think? Is it good? Is that a cinematic masterpiece? Epic acting, 10 out of 10. Needs more goofy sound effects. Needs the dun 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 when he realizes. I wanted to add more sound effects, but I feel like not everyone who watches my videos is gonna care for that kind of thing. You slowed it for too long, so people might cringe. Don't do that. That's kind of the point. I think the point was that it was like really cringe. You gotta grab in new viewers. I mean, what else would grab in new viewers but that? I think people who get a lot of views have incredibly more cringe moments. You need to add that awkward camera flip transition you did with that one parody YouTube short. I mean, that was a pretty good transition. I like that as a premise a lot. You're making a video essay that actually has a reason to exist and a devlog at the same time. There will also be, since I know nothing about Deltarune, I'm also thinking about doing little like interstitial like moments where it's like a picture of a Deltarune character and I guess their name, so people can send me like a picture of a character and be like, Fairlii, what's this guy's name? And in the video I'll be like, I don't know. And then it'll cut back to more development stuff. I have no idea if people are going to care about this content that I'm making in the future, but it's going to be like devlog, but like also an underlying message within the devlog, but also like little themed segments and stuff like that. So it should be cool. I think it'll be really fun. If you liked my last video, it's going to be very similar to that. It's going to have the kind of like story stuff. I don't know how long the video is going to be, but I'm not going to try and rush it or make it long at all. I'm just going to just work on it and see where it goes. I'm going to send you characters that aren't even from Deltarune, so you look incredibly stupid. Yeah, that could definitely happen. It's going to definitely be that could be a possibility. Okay. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream today. I had a lot of fun hanging out with everybody. I'm so happy that the streams are getting so many more people lately. It's very, very exciting. I just hope that what the content that I'm making on the streams is entertaining enough for you guys to actually want to like carve out a time out of your week to actually watch it. I just hope it's entertaining enough and that we're doing cool stuff. So I think that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow, I will probably be streaming tomorrow at 9:30 or 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Jelly Fields Development. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if we're going to work on Hingewood Heights or if we're going to work on something different. But Jelly Fields Development tomorrow. Maybe. Okay. Bye.